Hello, this is Janet Rangi and welcome back to the session. This is our live session today. I'm going to talk very quickly about, as you can see the title, Visit Visa to Green Card. And I know some of you wonder, what are some of the opportunities that I can use in the United States? And if you've listened to me long enough, you know I always say, first things first, find yourself here. I know I've watched some of our vloggers, even back home in the Sunshine Continent. The more you travel, the more you know. So you can't know things unless you travel. You think maybe you know, but you don't. So I always tell people, how about we find a way to reach here? There are people tell me, Janet, but I'm an agriculturalist, I'm this, and that is not the point. How do you get here is the point. Never miss that point. How do you get here is the most important point. And that is what I'm going to talk about here today. If you see people who are in America, and we say why America, yes, because it improves the economics. It does, yes, it does. Okay, that is why people want to come. It's not any special. Yes, it's special in that sense that it holds the American dollar, and it's very, very useful. The American dollar is very useful, and that is why Janet keeps on saying America, America, America until you get tired of Janet. I love you, I love you. How do people transition from a visit visa to green card? Some of you might be interested. Not everyone that comes in America was born here. And we have to ask the question, how did they get citizenship? Okay. It's not a matter of let me get citizenship and then I go to America. Yes, that can happen, but it will never happen until you've stayed in America at least 5 years. Yes, so we have to discuss that. For you to get citizenship, you must be a green card holder for minimum 5 years of living in the United States continuously. And that is how people get citizenship. If they are married to an American citizen, it means they held the green card at least 3 years. If they are married to a military personnel, that is a different case. But let's talk about now you're on a visit visa. I told you yesterday in the video that I'll come and cover this topic because one of my clients told me, Janet, there's a video you made, and the title was A Visit Visa Becomes Golden. And that video, Janet, touched a nerve. And that is why I'm here today. How many of you agree that for many years, people from home misuse their visit visas? I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for coming. Collins, thank you. I see you. Okay, I see all of you coming. Yes, for many years, we misused the visit visa. Why? Because we lacked knowledge. True or false? We don't blame ourselves. Everything has a time and season. So we are going to see, how can I convert this visit visa to a green card? And by the way, a visit visa, you can come as a visitor to tour, to sightsee. You can just come and say you want to see the Grand Canyon, right? You want to see the snow. There's a girl who told me, she told the visa embassy that the embassy that, you know what, yes, I have to be in New York to see these things. So you have to be yourself. They are humans. They understand what you're trying to. You're not proving anything. Okay. Sometimes it can be that simple. I want to go and visit America and see the Statue of Liberty. It can be as simple as I want to go and see Disney World. It can be you want to visit. Myself, my brother has come for my 2 graduations. I hope he can make it for another graduation again. Okay. There are people who come because they are coming on medical reasons. But tourism is what most of you forget, that actually you can just pack your things and come and tour. And what do you get from this? This visit visa gives you the connections you link. I always tell people, you might like that. I want to go to Canada. Then you find it's very cold. And then you might not like it. So how about you travel to Canada, experience the cold season and see if something is something you like? You might just be hearing all these good things, but then when you come, you might not like it. I love you, all of you. Thank you. I love you so much. I love you, editor. Okay. Thank you so much for showing up. You have to show interest and then you show up. And I'm telling you, you've just heard me say how people come on a visit visa. And I don't have this. But Janet, when I come there, how will I eat? How will I sleep? How will I get a job? How will I do these things? You worry about that. And Janet is here to say worry about the visa. Getting an American visa is a good problem to have. Can you write down what Janet just said? I said that statement is loaded. Me, I'd rather focus on getting a visa than worrying about how will I live there. That is how you'll end up in the wrong hands of these agents who will promise you jobs, promise you good things. No. Let us work on how do we get a visa. Then once we get a visa, we know that's a good problem to have. And I'll explain why. I'm not going to let you down. I will explain why it's a good problem to have. Yes, long time, all of you. So you are going to get those avenues of getting a visit visa. Next year, you're coming for soccer. You're coming for the World Cup. And some of you heard me saying, I will prefer to get a visa to Mexico because the World Cup will be in Mexico. There'll be the World Cup in Canada, the whole of North America. Okay. There'll be World Cup in Canada, there'll be World Cup in Mexico, and there'll be a World Cup in America. So you can go to any of these three cities or three of these countries. Me personally, I will choose Mexico. And while I'm Mexico, I make sure I choose my ticket in advance. I mean, not just the ticket, but the visa interview in Mexico in advance. Now, when Janet gives you tips, you don't listen. You say, oh, you don't watch Janet as if I'm a movie. You watch Janet with intent. You watch Janet with intent and you write notes because sometimes it might look like a sentence, but one person is smart enough to hear what I just said. That soccer is going to be in 3 countries. Choose one. The easiest is what I will choose. Okay, maybe even the embassy back there, it's not busy. Mexican embassy in Kenya is not busy. In Zimbabwe, it's not busy. Visit those embassies. I had a client who told me, Janet, I didn't get a United States visa. I said, that is hard. Do you have a travel history? No, I gave them the link to VSF. Okay, VSF is the one that helps people to get visas to Europe. That's all that person needed. Do you know they called me recently and said they have a visa to Romania? I'm happy for her. The Romanian embassy is not busy. You are sitting there, but I don't have the travel history. You want to rush to the border and roast maize. Yeah, you want to always choose the easy options. You want to go to the border so they can stamp that you went to Namanga border of Tanzania to roast maize and come back. And someone else is listening to Janet and getting a visa to Romania. Now they have a visa to Romania that is part of Schengen. Now they can travel from East. When they have time, they go to West Europe. They can go now to Germany. They can go to Norway. They can go to the Netherlands. And they can go to France and Italy and all that. You understand? So you're not just East Europe. You are looking at the Schengen. And why? It's not because these countries are better than us. But that's what the America is looking for. It's looking for a good travel history. Spread it out. You're prepared. You are more prepared. While everyone is running to the American embassy, you're busy. You're like the Mexican embassy in Nairobi loves you, but they are not busy. Keep them busy. You understand? All of you are in the British embassy. You're in the American embassy. You're in the Canadian embassy. And the embassy of Romania loves Kenyans, loves Africans. They are in your country. Have you explored? The Chinese embassy is there. Have you explored? The Middle Eastern countries, they are there. Have you explored those things? Eh? I have someone who went actually to, which surprised me. They went, I think it was Iran, and they got a visa to America because of the travel history. So keep those embassies busy. That's why they're in their country. They love they love your country. They love the hyenas. They love the Simba, Chui. They go and see Simba Mkali, and they come and enjoy the nice weather. Yes, we might not be as advanced, but we have something different to offer. Right? They look at the migration. They love your Swahili. They love you. You are very welcoming in the Sunshine Continent. And you are not, you're all lining up at the American embassy, which is always disappointing you. If you want disappointment, go to the American embassy. You come out with tears. You come out with tears every day. And Janet is here like that has to come to a stop. Janet is very realistic. I love you. I love you. I love you. But in the end, we are coming to America and I'm telling you the roadmap, you have to put in time. Okay, those days it was easy. How about I say hi to all of you? I love you, I love you, I love you. I see you in your comments and I see your greetings. Let me greet my people. Okay, we are going to make those embassies very busy. Okay, World Cup comes, we are going to make the Mexican embassy busy. Not just America, not just Canada. We are going to make all these embassies busy because now we are smart people. We follow Janet. We are going to create our resumes. Some of you are young, create a resume. I always say, if you think everyone wants the American dollar, that is our gold. So you are not going to show up in a golden match and you prepared as if you want to win bronze. Are you going to win? Are you going to win? You are not going to win. So that was just to tell you how we are going to get a visit visa. So this guy that listens to Janet does his homework. He has now a visa to Romania. Now I told him, yes, keep traveling. Go places. They denied you a conference in America. Go to a conference in Romania. Next time you go to America, they see that you are serious. Okay, last time I was here, what has changed? Last time I was here asking for permission to go and attend a conference, I was not able. So I made use of Romania. Romania invited me. And after that, actually, I took advantage because now I could get to see Europe. But you know what? Even before they ask you, there's a question in that application that says, how many countries have you been? Now you can show off France, Germany, and they open the passport, they are there. Us here, we use authentic documents. Have you seen them accusing Kenyans and us on the East about documents? No, because you've listened to Janet and I've been banning this for 7 years. And as a group, we've made a difference. It's rare for you now to see people taking fake documents. It's rare for people now to use fake bank statements. That is a change that I'm very proud in the community to have brought this. We are now not overstaying our visas because you listen to Janet. We are either going back home, or when we stay, we are doing the right things. We are looking at those avenues. So let's continue doing those things. And now, me, I just want to wipe your tears. Let me be honest. We are sick and tired of crying at the American embassy. True or false? Is Janet saying anything that is a secret? Generally, all Africans are sick and tired of crying at the American embassy. That is true. And if we don't attack that head on, Janet, it's about solutions. Let us attack this issue once and for all. Let us accept that we cannot keep blaming people. Oh, they take our application fee. You want them to do for free. You want the light to be for free. You go to office, you work for free, dog. Right? So they're going to collect those funds. It's up to you to decide and say, let me not go there, so I don't waste my money. Okay? But if I go there, let me go there when I'm prepared. So let us start changing this. By the way, do this homework now. Okay? Yes, good problem to have. Having an American visa is a good problem to have. I love all of you. If I didn't mention your name or if I didn't feature you here, please feel welcome. Having a visa, it is a good problem to have. Don't go asking, how will I pay my fees? Where will I sleep? Where will I eat? When Janet has made videos here that the same way you have Uber in your country, there is Uber in America. In fact, the mother of all is Uber. In fact, the founder, I went to the same school. The founder of Uber went to UCLA like me. We are age mates. Okay? So the founder is here in America. He went to UCLA like me. Right? So you have Uber, you use Uber where you are, and you are busy asking me, how will I survive? I don't know how to drive. Is that even a question? That's not a question. You have a nice hotel in your city that you can go and sleep in when it's raining, or you don't feel like going, or you have a vacation, or you are going on your honeymoon. You have a hotel and you're busy asking me, where will I live when I come? No. Think outside the box. America also has hotels. They have something called motels right now. Motels are cheaper than hotels. So let us not stop. Let's not stop thinking like, yeah. And above all, has anyone chased you from home? Has anyone? I know where I come from, Sunshine people, we are very family oriented. Children can stay as long as they want at home until they get a job or until they marry. Okay, so just because you came to America and things are impossible, who told you can't take the flight and go back home? So when you think like that, you'll stop asking, but what will I do? But if you are Janet Ranky follower and you're asking yourself, what will I do? But what will I do? Apana, you are not thinking outside the box. You are not a Ranky follower. Ranky followers think. There are hotels, there are motels, there are Ubers. Just plan the first 3 weeks and go to Disney. Excuse me. But you've created what do we call it? The travel history. So what am I saying? I'm giving you homework if you're listening to me. This coming week, the first week, second, and in the next 4 weeks when you come here in this video, I will ask you, how many embassies have you seen? And even to make matters even better, some of you should have visited and made an appointment with that embassy. How about that? Let us not be thinking of American embassy only. And it gives us tears. It gives us discouragements. It is full of denials. And that lowers our respect. Do you know the best way to deal with even your friend or your spouse is to show them you don't need them? If they are misusing you, walk away. I'm not saying you walk away from marriage. Please, there's a difference. If you're dating a man for 1 year, for 2 years, for 3 years, and you know what? And I'm going to wash clothes for my boyfriend. I'm going to cook for my boyfriend. Who? Cook for your boyfriend what? He needs to put a ring on your finger before you start washing clothes. Otherwise, you'll be washing clothes for 5 years. When you're all done, you'll go and marry a girl he met in the pub for 6 months. So it's the same thing with this embassy. Stop going back with the same things when nothing has changed. Go embrace other embassies. Do homework. What kind of embassies are in your city? Start visiting them. If you want to come to America, avoid the ones that are enemies to America. Don't have a visa. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. If you study America very well. If you see this country doesn't like America, or they are fighting, don't have the visa. If your goal is to come to America. Okay, so do your studies. It's just giving you pearls. I'm giving you ideas. If you know that there's a country that is not in good books with America, and you want one day to come to America, don't have a visa of that country. It might have good relations with your country, but it might not have good relations with America. So avoid that. That is just one tip. But if you see these countries are friendly to America, they have relations to America, try and visit those embassies, make those embassies busy, let them stamp some passports in you, have something. Some of you are only 21. What is wrong when you visit the American embassy when you are 25? And you are more prepared? What is wrong with that? What is wrong with you spending your bachelor's degree back home? During that time, save money. Let your parents travel you. Go a visa to Romania. Go see Eastern Europe. Go see Western Europe if you can. When you get Western Europe, you'll get into Eastern. If you get Eastern Europe, you'll get into West. When you get into Eastern Europe, you've given yourself a chance to come to America. If you have children in high school in Form 2, Form 3, go to the State Department, make use of the J1 visas. They give those. Let your children come to America when they're in high school. Instead of them staying home on holiday, those 2 months or 3 months on holiday, let them come to America on a J1 and let them go back home. They have that stamp of America in their passport. So that is how we are going to prepare so we can be ready for this embassy. Just the same way I've made my community ready, not to overstay their visas. Now we are in good books. If they go and compare the statistics of our behaviors 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and now they'll see a good result. And it's because it starts with one person in the community spreading the message. My message today is stop crying at the American embassy and start creating a history so that when you go to the American embassy, you're going for gold and you're ready for these things. Okay, let us just face the truth. Let us just face it that way. And by the way, the more they see less numbers in the embassy, the more they'll start asking themselves questions. Okay? If a boyfriend sees you begging every day, he's cheating on you, you keep on going back, the boyfriend never respects you, he keeps on cheating because you are boosting his ego. He feels important because men naturally want to be seen with more females. It raises their ego. And you are there. He cheats on you today, you're back. He said he'll be so nice to me. And that guy just imposes himself on my man. No, Apana, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Find yourself a new boyfriend. That is how he will learn a lesson. And he will respect you because you are not married. You understand? Yes. Good to see you two guys. So I have to clear because I want to be realistic how we are going to get the American visa. These are the things we are going to do. Okay, remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. The desire will push you over the edge. The desire will make you the best. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall, but you never give up. You know what? You're the best. Oh my God, I miss you. That was our memory for Janet. This is our true follower. I love you. And they are here in America. They are here in Canada. When other people are sleeping over the pandemic, as we are saying, you stand, you fall, you stand. Now we are in America. Now we are in Canada. Now we have dollars. Now we are the ones buying apartments in Westlands. Now we are doing very well. You are still there watching Janet as a movie, not doing anything that Janet is saying. I love you. Hi, Janet. Yes, I love you. And who else? Okay, so now that we've cleared the way, how we are going to get a visit visa. We don't need relatives. We just need to know that America has Uber, America has hotels, America has good food. That is how we are going to get the visit visa. By preparing. Now, some of you prefer that, let me just take a risk. By the way, you can be one of those good people. I have a client who told me, Janet, I just told him, you know what? I'm a single mom. And I don't see myself helping my child unless I go to America and do nothing. She got her visa. So you can go to that humanistic level and without a travel history and get lucky. Sometimes they can read. How many of you are very spiritual? You can just look at someone and know this problem. This one here, my blood is not going together. This one, I suspect this one, no. And then there are some of you, okay? You just, yes, I will do another video video for J1 for high school kids, okay? It's very real. I did a video and a mother called me one day and said, Janet, my child got a J1 visa to America. Yes, high school kids. And that is very important. That is very important. I love you back, guys. I love you back. Let me tell you, I've always said for a visit visa, for you to get a visit visa, the top person to get a visit visa is that person that has been to America before and went back home. That one, usually they don't even go back to the embassy. You can just renew online because they've already trusted them. They've already done what was right. They don't have to prove to the embassy, which the law says, okay, we stand, we fall. Thank you so much. We stand, we fall. These are my followers from long time. They remember how I used to say this. I was denied visit visa this year in February, but I will apply again. Don't give up. Yes, very good. Very good. You look young. You look young. There are things you can do to improve so that the embassy takes you seriously next time. Okay, I know some of us, all of us want to go there and say, in fact, if I make such videos, people in the comments say, me, I just went and got the first time. Good for you. But there are some people who've been denied 5 times and they keep on crying tears. And Janet is here to say, let us give them time to rest. Let us give this American embassy time to rest. Okay? Let us do other things so that, number one, they can respect us. Okay? Sometimes rejection is good. I'm not saying we reject America, but we need to prepare. How many times are you going to be crying tears in that embassy? Let us go meanwhile and prepare and prepare and prepare. And those who are ready, let them go. So that is one thing, J1 visas for high school. Get that American history. Travel to other embassies that are in your country. Go and explore their countries. Unless they are enemies to America, don't go there. If your goal is to go to America, avoid those visas in your passport. Do whatever it takes to get busy. Real traveling. Start planning. Some of you plan today and you want to come tomorrow. How about you start planning for your children when they're in Form 1, Form 3? Okay, you start looking ahead 1, 2, 3, 4 years from now. Some of you are second years in university. You have time to create travel history. I know money is not easy, but where there is a will, there is a way. Some of these embassies are sitting there. They have scholarship, but they don't have people visiting those embassies. So let us do that first. Okay, now we've gotten the visa. How do we use it? How do we use it? Okay, and by the way, let me give you another example before I say how we move. Okay, there's a guy. These are real examples. Whatever Janet tells you, I never make up stuff. Okay, I never make up stuff. Okay, hello Janet, can I find a student visa if I am 40 age range as I want to affordable one and I'll be paying for myself? Yes. And you know what, Dixon, I have a client. That's the good news of working so many years. I have a female client. This was, I think, 4 years ago. She called me. Oh, Janet, I was surprised. I didn't know you'd pick my call. She called me. She said, Janet, right now I'm in South Dakota. I just want to thank you because 2 years ago, I texted you and you replied. And my question to you was, can I go to school when I'm over 40? And Janet, you told me that what is the difference between 40 and 45? Okay. And I listened to you, Janet, and I came and I'm now a registered nurse in the university in South Dakota. I told her, now look, in 4 years, make sure you call me, shaking your keys with your Mercedes Benz, with your beautiful apartment. I asked her, so now you are 44, yes. What is the difference between 40 and 44? If you have a child at 7, they'll still be 11. They still need you. Okay, so America doesn't care if you're 40. In other words, I've seen a life example of someone who was 40 asking me this question, came to America, succeeded. I think by now they already got their green cards. They're already working. They never called me. If you're listening to me, please call me and tell me I was saying the truth. But I was so happy that she called me back. And I picked that call. And she told me, Janet, thank you for encouraging me. I thought when I turned 40, I am done. But I went to that embassy. They gave me a visa. Right now, I'm in the university doing my nursing program. And I said, I hope for the best for you. You graduate, you get that RN license, you get a green card, you shake those keys, my friend. Shake those beautiful keys, like Janet says, Mercedes, shake them, shake them, shake them, and then show up in a good apartment. And by the way, at that point, men are taking you very seriously. Some of you would think you can't find men at that age. Big lie, big lie. You just organize yourself. You keep yourself nice and clean. You keep yourself respectful. You don't have to look for media attention. You see the problem? Some of you look for media attention. Those men are very happy to see you. Anyone wants variety. Men like variety. Today they see this one is looking like this. Tomorrow they enjoy it. Are they going to make you the wife material? No. Because you're announcing everything to everyone. So it's not always a good thing to be out there and showing what you have. You understand? But we like to look. Even me, I will look. Okay, so just keep yourself nice and clean. Take care of yourself, your diet, your exercise, your books, your finances. Okay, these other things will follow. You understand? Hi, Janet. I've been in Saudi for quite some months, and I hope you are in good books with the US right now. Planning to go? Yes, they don't have issues with them. They are very, very good friends. They will get oil from there. Okay. I have many people that come here in America without any issues from that country. Okay, I've been denied 2 times, and that's why I'm doing this video for you. Okay, do the homework, put in the effort. By the way, they reward effort. Me, if you come to me and you've come 3 times and I've seen that you're making that effort, you are the perfect person on that day who will get the visa, and the other person will not get. Okay. Yes. What happens if you're given a yellow paper? It's not about the color. I don't know what colors they are, but basically that is what we call 214B. 214B means you did not demonstrate that you have sufficient ties to go back home. Okay, and if you read carefully that paper, I know you're discouraged when they give you, you're ready to go back home, but usually it says, be prepared to come, tell us what has changed. So you go back same school, you go back same course, you go back the same expensive course, you go back, the uncle is still sponsoring you, you go. So what do you want them to make? Denial. Okay, and like last time you are working, last time you are not working, now you have a job. Last time you are not married, now you married. Don't go marrying because of just going to the embassy. I see people who get visas at 19. Okay, so that's not the whole point. It's the total picture. Give them something different. Okay, so that's what it means. 214B, read about 214B. The law says that anyone coming to the United States has the intent of coming and never going back. That is the assumption. And therefore, it's up to you, the applicant, to give compelling reasons. And some of you will be saying, but they talked to me 1 second and they decided. Well, they looked at the DS-260, 160, DS-160, and the way you opened your mouth, just they've been doing this for a long time. Myself, I'm in healthcare. As soon as you open your mouth in 1, 2, 3, 1 minute, I know where you are heading with that conversation. Same thing with them. Don't think it was just one question. You did not do well on that one question. Those who come to me and we have a talk, they understand why the first 30 seconds are very important. Okay? All right. Okay, so Dixon. Oh, yeah, you see? Dixon remembers my followers. I came here. I was 41 to start school. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm in USA with 2 kids. Thank you, Janet, South Africa to USA. You see? And that, I always tell you, Janet is full of testimonials. I don't need even to post them. Every video comes with testimonials. These are real people who listen to Janet. One day they were on the other side, and now they are here. And by that, I always say, it's not about getting the visa when you follow Janet. It's the mindset. You think different. How many of you agree? Even some are in Kenya now, or they are back in the sunshine continent, like this one came from South Africa. They know that Janet said, if I get money and I want to build a house, I can't just build a house. I need to do research about the different kinds of house. How does the country house look like? How does the country, this one, how is the lighting? What types of kitchens, types of bathrooms? And you surprise the whole community with your beautiful house. You can't just be going and erecting anything there because you follow Janet. Research. And how be the best is the mindset. You think different. So it's not about Janet coming in and promising you America. It's about changing the community and how we think. Okay? How nice. I love your testimonials. Today we are talking about how to get that visit visa. What other people have done. You can tell they come and complete the video for you. Okay, yes, how do I apply for J1? I will do a video. I think I told you that. Okay, so much knowledge and encouragement from this woman. I've learned a lot from you, Janet. Thank you so much for that comment. We love you. Kindly recommend affordable schools that I can apply for healthcare. Okay, just go now on Google, your phone, put ChatGPT, and now even the Google has AI mode. Okay, just put exactly that. You can even talk to Siri. Siri, kindly recommend. I wish I had my phone. I've not said Siri. I could just have done it. Siri, kindly recommend affordable schools that I can apply for healthcare in the United States. Okay, so that's not why you come to Janet, but thank you for that. I've given you a good idea. Okay, why you come to Janet is that decision-making process. Okay, now you have a visit visa. You're here. Your intent has changed. You think you'll just go and read about it. My friends, I've seen people who are given a long list like this. They call it RFE, request for more evidence. By the time you even want to take them to the lawyer, they've already messed up. Why? Because they are taking a shortcut. Janet Rangi, 67@gmail.com. Okay? Always. Fatima, thank you. Janet Rangi, 67@gmail.com. Okay? This is the first person, this is the first email you should be visiting if you want to put your life together. And you think I'm joking now that we are talking about visit visa to green card. Janet, you know, now I'm here. I'm here. And you know what? Every day they are just talking about it. Asylum, asylum, Janet. Am I okay? Am I okay? Am I okay? It's been 2 months, Janet. And don't listen. Close your eyes. All you needed to know is Janet told you. If you want to file asylum, you have 1 year. Let's not rush you. How about I use the better options? Am I lying? Am I lying? You given a choice. Would you use the first 6 months and get better options when you know asylum has 1 year? But because you listen to voices, hallucinations are always here. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Anna. Oh my God, for what? Oh my God, for what? Relax, come, relax. Look, see, sight, see, go places, all those things. Time will come, you'll do the right thing. That is why information is very important. Oh, my sister said that. Oh, and that one is just about money. Money is your problem. Money, you'd rather spend $4,000 for a lifetime of success, or spend nothing, save 4,000, which you'll make in 1 month, for a lifetime of stress. Every time you go out there, the police are behind you, blue lights. Ooh, your heart drops. What is that? What is that? I love you. I love you. Thank you, Fatima, for sharing this. Okay. All right. Don't listen to people. Do your homework. Have courage. Remove anxiety. Go, breathe down. Okay. Breathe down. I came here 4 years ago on B1, B2, then changed status. I'm almost done with my associates in a community college. Thank you. While in Zambia, I kept listening to you. I'm living my dream. And look how pretty she is. Let that sink in. Let this sink in. Uribwanji. Diribwino kupita kuti. Ma uribwanji people. Zikomo. They're the ones I tell you, Zikomo. Read. Some of you put on, let us put on spectacles. Let us put on spectacles. I came here 4 years ago on B1, B2, then changed status. I'm almost done with my associates at a community college. Thank you. While in Zambia, I kept listening to you. I am living my dream. Remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. Changing status. I've been told asylum. This one, she'll be going very soon to Zambia on a green card, in a dream apartment, in a dream home, stable job, stable career, stable husband, stable family. She will not be, look, I am living my dream. America is hard. No, you listen to wrong advice. I love you. I love you. It is what it is. It is what it is. Say whatever you want to say. You are weak. You take shortcuts. You don't pay for services. You want to save for things that mean nothing. Money that you will make in 2 months. You keep on thinking that is a lifetime. We are anapenda pesa. You want her to work for free. You go to your work tomorrow and work for free. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yes, at the very minimum, listen to what people are saying. Do your research. Don't worry whether people are taking money or not. How about don't pay? But listen and do your research. Thank you so much for that testimonial. From Zambia. Yes, they listen all the way to Malawi, to South Africa. Did you see a testimonial? Me, I decided to serve the whole Sunshine Continent. All of you, if you want to enter business, serve everyone. If I was to serve my people alone, they would say, what tribe is she? She said something against my tribe. I don't care. If you don't care, someone from Zambia will pay. Do you see? That is why you have to be impartial. Don't pick. No one picks, Janet. Because I'm tribeless, I'm countryless. You cannot go saying, but I will not give her money because another one will give her money. So the whole thing is not about money. The whole thing is about service. The whole thing is about service. Thank you so much for that testimonial. Thank you so much for that testimonial. Yes, so when you come here, don't rush on a visit visa. You're busy changing, you're busy extending. They're going to wonder, what is your intent? They are going to deny. And there are things you must prepare. You must prepare. And every individual is different. Okay, so that you avoid that thing called RFE, request for more evidence. Sometimes by the time they ask evidence, okay, you do not have enough. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to share some of your stories here because that is the most important thing. Thank you, Dixon. I reply to that one. Okay. Okay, I work under contract, and the guy looked and asked me if I've worked with them for 12 years, which was true. And he told me he will take my passport admin process. They actually returned the passport. Good. So that one does not mean they've denied you. Sometimes they just want to clear issues. Okay. And I've seen the people that have been put in administration eventually get visas. Okay. Yeah, I know it's draining. Sometimes you think it's a bad thing, but I think there's something they are going through just to make sure they take their work seriously. Okay. So good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. They might go, that's some of the things that they will do to confirm. Fatima, thank you so much. For those who don't know how to contact me, janetrangi67@gmail.com. Okay. All right. And thank you so much for sharing that testimonial. Okay. Thank you. We are very happy for you and your family. Okay. Yeah, I once had sometimes talking about vocational schools. They are affordable. Thank you so much. And yesterday I talked about the M1 visa. If you missed the what is it, the video yesterday, okay? Those are vocational schools, okay? All right, who else? We thank God for you, Janet. Thank you so much, Isaac. I love you. I love you. You look handsome, very handsome. Okay. All right. I don't even have anyone to invite me. I really long to be in the USA. Yes. And we've gone through that. Even me, I can dream. Like now, I really want to go back to Florida. I loved Florida. I went to a place called South Beach and I loved it. And that is in my dream. And I can make it work. You understand? So even if you dream about America, I'm giving you some of the tips here. It's not about who will invite me. It's you having the strong desire to succeed, planning ahead, coming for a trip, using Uber, sleeping in a hotel. If there's someone coming today to your country, they don't have relatives, but they know your country has hotels. They know that you have transportation. Okay, so that's how you should be thinking. Okay, yes, so much. Thank you, thank you. You're thanking each other. Okay, Cayman Islands, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Jacinta. Enjoy. I hear that's where the rich people stuff their money. I don't know how true it is. God bless you so much, Noah. Okay, such a good heart. Asante. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming in today. Okay. So, in a nutshell, if you come on a visit visa, if you come on a visit visa, you can actually convert that. If you have a J1, you can convert that. Always make sure you stay a good amount of time. Okay. Don't just show up today. At least stay more than 90 days. Okay, don't ever start extension. You want to give them 45 days notice. You understand? But now the tricky thing why you need help is, what do you write in that statement of purpose? That is where they catch you. What do you write? What evidence do you give for you to do extension? What evidence do you give to do change of status? Okay, and that is why I tell you, don't take shortcuts. It's not worth it. Okay, and also in that process, close your ears. Close your ears, because it's you listening to people who have done the wrong things and you want to take shortcuts. Even me, if I came today, why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting your time? You came to get money, you get to get a work permit. And by the way, when you come from home, that is your thinking. I'll be thinking like you too. But trust me, in 2 or 3 years, you'll start thinking differently. And you realize that the person who put in time to change status, they are more happier. They might have stressed with school fees, okay? But they're in a better position. And let me finish with this. Let me give you a scenario. I think I said this in yesterday's video, but some people are not in that video. Let me just show you the difference and you make up your mind, okay? Okay? Yes. So you're keeping your dream alive in Cayman Islands. We have 2 people. Okay, person A has gotten a visa to come to America, okay, student visa. With student visa, you're supposed to arrive 30 days before school starts, unless the laws have changed, okay? So you can't just say, I'm starting in January, so let me go 4 months, and you can't say that, okay? You need to show up 30 days before the school starts. Within those 30 days, you start school fees is due, tuition is due. All that big money that you showed on the bank statement is due. So therefore, it's more stressful. But if you have money, it's good. I always say, find ways, payment plans. Sometimes don't make it a habit of dumping the school that brought you and then you are transferring to a community college, but it's one of those strategies. Going to a cheaper school is a strategy, but the school that brought you feels bad, okay? But so just watch that part, okay? Now, scholarships or wherever. But in the first 30 days, class is due, money is due. The other person, person B, got a visit visa, right? They came here, they enjoyed with the intent of visiting, seeing people. The 4th month, maybe they decide to change status. Once they change status, post everything to the US, UCIS, get receipt of acknowledgement. Now it's the ball is in their court. The ball is no longer in your court. Now they are here for 4, 5, 6 months waiting. Maybe talking to people and raising money. I'm not saying they are raising money from here. Ay, pengine. Okay? But they are not, class is not due. Money is not due. Money will be due 9 months down the road. I can tell you they didn't ask their father to send money. Who is better off? A visit visa is golden. Come on now. Janet is correct. These people saying this, I've never had them calling me that, Janet, do you know of a scholarship? That is for people from home who are still counting in kwacha. You're still counting in shillings. That is too expensive. As we count in dollars. How many of you count in dollars? You think we love America because we love America for nothing? Me, I love America because of the American dollar. Yes, they are good to me. They are very good. They have done very good things to me. But when you count in dollars, it makes more sense. The problem with you count too many shillings. That's why you struggle. You keep on converting. Never convert Kenyan shillings to American dollar, or Tanzanian shillings to American dollar, or Ugandan shillings to American dollar, or the Zimbabwe. I mean, the Zimbabwe is which one use dollars most of the time. Or the Ghanaian cedis to dollars. The cedi is very, that is strong. That one is a strong currency. Okay, sorry for those ones who want cedis. You can convert. Huh? But you're counting kwacha to American dollars. You will be stressed the whole day. I feel like putting back that testimonial. I feel to put it sometimes. Let us not pretend that you had Janet. Maybe it is true, maybe it is not. Give me a break. Give me a break. It is true. You think she was counting in kwacha? She's counting in dollars. I am living my dream. She's counting in kwachas. When she's sending home, they now go to the bank and count their kwachas. They have to get a big bag. When I come to Nairobi, I have my handbag, because the machine, and you should see the person behind me, and I'm finishing this video. If there's someone behind me, they are going to be there for a while, okay? Because once my American ATM enters in the ATM in the bank in Nairobi, they will just be hearing. Put another one. The person behind me. And maybe I want to change, so I give them space a little bit. The other person goes in and is then they take their card, they leave. And then I go back with my American ATM. I put my Visa card in. I punch in my DDD. And then I put maximum. In Nairobi, the max is 40,000 Kenya shillings. I count 40,000, 40,000. And then the account is again. By the time I leave 200,000. And then you keep on wondering why Janet has to make videos. I love you. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Asanteni sana. Muchas gracias. I will see you in the next video. Okay? So that visit visa is what will lead to a green card. Through change of status to student, nursing, green card. Some of you, one told me before I go, so Janet, I'm going to nursing school. I am so happy. 2 years later, she's like, Janet, thank you so much. Me and my husband, we are going back home. I have one baby. I have another one in the stomach. She decided to get married. I'm happy for her. She has a green card through marriage. They have a family. That, you see, some of us who are here, we have no wives and husbands, but we have the same culture. I might be from Zambia, but I don't have a wife. And then I see this nurse has come in. I'm going to marry her. Yeah, it's a gift from heaven. But you know what? Changing status to student gave me time. I did not overstay my visa. I did the right thing. So giving, it gives you time. It gives you time not just to go to school, not to improve your career, get a PhD, not to go to nursing school. Also give you time to go to EP3 green card, give you time to marry, give you time to do whatever pathway that God has given you. Okay? Let us not sit here like wherever. Then above all, you show up at home in the ATM, and also it will just be like 200,000. When I go there to M-Pesa, can you put for me in the M-Pesa? I'm removing in shifts. I know the first bunch was 40, the other one was 40. I remove 80. Bah! Okay, yes, 80. Then I see the machine, 80. Oh, I have more. Oh, 160. And then I look on my M-Pesa. Your final transaction is 400,000. Oh, okay. America, 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 America. I love you. I will see you in the next video. Okay? Asanteni sana. You guys have a lovely week. Let us start working on our dreams. If you came late on this video, go in the beginning of this video and start all over again. Okay? I will see you next time. Janet Rangi 67@gmail.com. Alternatively, you can go to janetrangi.com, book the consultation package. Let us plan our lives. Some of you want J1 visa, you need explanations, we'll guide you. You need lawyers, we'll guide you. You need change of status, we'll guide you. Hakuna, there's no guesswork. Let us help you not to have sleepless nights in America. We want you to transition smoothly like the people who are changing status. We're going to nursing school. See you. Asanteni, kwaheri. I will